Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm rating my top 5 attackers in Rainbow Six Siege. So as you know, a couple of weeks ago I made top defenders. I was always planning to make a video. I kind of forgot about it. This guy commented today, you're going to do it. I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point, I was meant to do that. As again, disclaimer, this is just my opinion. Don't get annoyed if I don't have your favourite op. And without any further ado, let's get on with the video. So, as always, or as in with the last video, I thought I'd do an honourable mention, just because I thought it, kind of like, I think he could be on here, but I'm not sure. So the honourable mention is Maverick. So he's got a very solid gun, he's got a very cool ability, being able to hard breach, making little tiny holes, but sometimes it can be a hindrance to your team, you can get your teammate a little bit killed. So it's like, he's good, but not as good as some of the others. Without any further, let's just get on to number 5. So with these next 5 operators, I'd say they are all pretty much interchangeable. But I reckon, to be fair, like I have tried my best to put them in the order I reckon one doing the best. So in number 5, I've got Ash. She's everyone's favourite speedy boy. She's like probably the fastest elf, even though she is a 3-speed and it's at the 3 speeds. I reckon she's still the fastest. She's got the really good gun in the R4C and the G300, what's that, 636 or whatever. It's a pretty solid gun, but the R4C is a lot better. She's got like the breaching round, which is a pretty helpful ability, but not quite as good as Zofia's lifeline. We'll talk about that a bit later. That's why Ash is in there number 5. So in the number 4 spot, well, there's 2 number 4s, being Callie and Thatcher. So I've put them both here because they both have the same ability to take out electronics and gadgets. I think I slightly prefer Callie, that's just because I like the sniper rifle, because it feels fun to get a one-hit kill. So Thatcher's ability is more useful, but Callie's more fun to play. So Thatcher's got his EMP grenade, which is a very solid ability. Basically you can count on it, it's a lot more reliable than the lance explosive that comes on the barrel of Callie's gun. But Thatcher's got the AR-33 and the LA blah blah blah, the assault rifle of Sledge. He also has the M8 blah blah blah, which is Thatcher's and Sledge's shotgun, the British boy shotgun. It's also on Smoke and Mute and Warden. Callie's only got the one primary option, the CRX 300, which is a very solid gun because it's got the one-hit knockdown ability. I'm waffling on. Let's move on to number 3. So the number 3 is actually a 3-way tie between Thermite, Hibana, and Ace, the new operator. As of recording this, Ace is not currently out, but you know what? I'm just gonna say he's in the number because he's got the hard breaching ability. He has the Selma gadget. Hibana has the X-Kairos pellets, and Thermite has the exothermic charge. Thermite can still make the biggest holes. The Selma's really slow, and the Kairos pellets, well, can't make. They only make half the size of Thermite's things when all 3 of them are deployed. But they can do 3 hatches. Thermite can only do 2 hatches, whereas Ace can only do 1.5 hatches because of his Selma gadget requiring 2 to take down a reinforced hatch. Ace has the AK-12, Thermite has the Type 21, and Thermite has the XI-69 or whatever it's called. So these are the 3 hard breaches of the game. They are pretty professionally epicness. I recommend it, like in any team composition there'll be a hard breacher. They're not useful on every site, but most sites they're pretty solid. Let's move on to number 2. So in the number 2 spot we have good old Amaru. I don't think she is like the best, but I reckon she is pretty fun to play. So she has the Gara hook, basically just a grappling hook. You can jump into any window apart from castle barricades. You can jump onto ledges and roofs, but not from inside. But you do I don't recommend jumping into sight because you do stand around for like 30 minutes waiting to pull your gun out. But that will change in the new update for Steel Wave. It's getting reduced the time. I haven't tried that yet, but it'll make her more of a force to be reckoned with. So she does have the G8A1 LMG, IQ's LMG, but it does have the angled, the angled grip, which means you can ADS quicker. I recommend not using the ACOG on it. I recommend using the hollow, just because you know, quite close range when you're using her, you want to ADS quickly. Also, she does have the Supernova as an option, which is always good because you can back it up with the SMG 11. See, I recommend using a shotgun because you need to be able to, you can jump up the hatches, but I mean, when steel wave drops, you won't need to use a shotgun, so you could bring the GA and the SMG 11, which will be a pretty nice combo. So let's move on to the final number 1 spot. So in number 1 we have a Zofia. So actually, as the day of recording this, her elite skin just dropped, which is pretty cool. I don't main Zofia anymore. I used to, because she's got such a great utility within the gadget of the lifeline, because you know you can fire 2 impact grenade type things, a bit like Ash, except for their impact. But you also get these 2 concussion mines, which are pretty nifty. They stun enemies, a bit like, they're basically the Grismot mine, but like launchable out of a grenade launcher thing. So she has 2 pretty solid weapons, as she has the M762, which is an assault rifle with pretty high damage and pretty decent rate of fire. She also has the LMG, which slightly worse stats but a higher mag, but a very, very long reload time. But they're both pretty solid choices. I personally prefer the assault rifle, but it's a matter of preference. She's a very solid operator. That is it for this video. So yeah, as I was saying, that is it for this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, and we are very close to 200 subscribers, and I'll definitely do something special if we hit that mark soon. So this is it for today's video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.